Welcome back. Kelly from the Plant-Based Kitchen. So today we're going to talk about cauliflower. Cauliflower is absolutely wonderful. It's one of those great kind of versatile vegetables. So when you get it home, of course it always comes in these little plastic bags. So there's two different things you can do. So if the plastic bag is in really good shape, you can actually keep this, or you can grab one of your regular plastic bags. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to cut just like little holes in it, because you want to perforate it a little bit. So you want to make sure it's not just a plastic bag that's like this and doesn't have any holes in it. But noticing on this one and stuff, you can tell it has little holes in it, so you can actually store it that way. But usually what I prefer is to take it out of the bag that's already in and get rid of that and put it into a cleaner plastic bag. So you could do a Ziploc bag if you want and just always keep that one and keep the little holes in it. So you'll notice this is a great looking cauliflower. A lot of times and stuff when you get them in the stores, they'll have black blemishes on it or bruises and stuff. So you always want to look for one that has this really nice, vibrant, kind of a yellow-white color on it and not a lot of bruises. And then you also want to turn it over and look at the leaves and stuff and make sure those are in really good shape and bright, like a really bright, pretty green. So this is an actually beautiful cauliflower. Sometimes you can't find them, and every once in a while you'll buy them and they'll have like little blemishes on them. When they do that, you can still use them. What I do is I just take a little paring knife and I just, if this had a little black spot here on it, I just shave it off, and then you just throw that away. And then you're still good. So not a problem with that. It's also real popular now where you can actually buy the florets instead of having to chop them up yourself. You can actually have them all chopped. So that's good for mashing, putting in stir fries if you don't like the big chunks of cauliflower. Okay, so to clean it, you can actually, what you want to do is you'll want to take off the stem. So pretty easy to take off the stem. You just kind of find a spot where you can get in your knife, and then you just put it, just do a quick little slice like that. Pull it off. If the leaves don't come with it, that's okay. You just pull them off like this and clean that off. And then when you're getting ready to chop the florets, the same thing. You just stick your knife in there like that and do a little slice, pull off the floret, and it's ready to go. So these are really, really good that way. I usually eat a lot of cauliflower stuff. I either steam it, and then same thing. If you don't like the smell of the cauliflower, put a piece of bread on top when you're steaming it, or I just do chopped slices of it, which is really nice. Another great way to do this too is to use these for cauliflower hot wings. Yum. So there's a lot of recipes out there, and they'll tell you about that you need to take brown rice flour, and you need to take milk, and you need to dip these in there, and you need to bake them, and you need to create some kind of a coating on them. They're actually better if you don't even do that. If you just take the cauliflower and just do it in bite-sized pieces, so I would say probably, let's say a piece like that. Do a piece like that. Bite-sized pieces. So you take those and you put those on a parchment paper baking line or parchment lined baking sheet, and then you put these on there, and then just a little bit, and I would say you could put a little bit of vegetable broth if you want, just to kind of steam it a little bit. Put it in 350-degree oven for about 30 minutes. When they start getting kind of that golden brown, take them out, and then what you'll do is you put them in a bowl, and then actually just lather them with your favorite hot sauce. So once you got your hot sauce in the bowl and the cauliflower, mix it all up, and then serve it with your carrots, your celery, all those kind of things. It's a better way to do it, and the nice thing about it is they don't get mushy. Because when you put that batter on them, they get mushy and they get kind of chewy, which is what I don't like. So the other thing to preserve, so when you're actually steaming or you're actually using the cauliflower, a lot of times and stuff it loses its color and it kind of turns not a really pretty color. So if you want to preserve it, ways that you can do it when you're using, like you're boiling it or steaming it, put either lemon juice in the water, vinegar in the water, so white vinegar. You can tell I use that quite a bit, don't have much left. Or you can use some kind of your favorite non-dairy milk. So you've got soy milk, cashew milk. I usually probably, because the whiter the milk is the better, so I usually use a soy milk. So that's a great thing. So just add that to the water, especially if you're boiling your cauliflower a little bit, and then that'll help you keep the color, which is really nice. So it's kind of better than having it where it turns kind of that mush white color. So, all right. So I think that is what I'll do is I will post the recipe and stuff for the cauliflower wings. They're great. And anytime I have any leftover cauliflower, that's one thing that I throw in the oven really quick and make and eat. Because you can eat a lot of those, and think about it, hardly any calories. Also, one last thing too, when you get your cauliflower, because I forgot to tell you about that, you just want to run it over the water. So usually what I'll do is I'll cut the florets off, and then I'll just run it in water, or if I have a big bowl of water, I'll just stick them in there and then swish it around, making sure I get all the dirt. But this one is an absolutely beautiful cauliflower. So I hope you enjoyed the tips and tricks on the cauliflower today. We will talk to you soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.